Alright, so we're moving into round two here. I'm going to try and live cast this, and then take the individual pieces and put them together. I did kind of go through the replays on the first game, um, to try, in between rounds to try and get those in, but we're still going to see if we can't do this one live. Just something a little different. Opponent is waiting to decide. So let's take a look. This was the last game that ended, so I didn't get a chance to see what he's playing. There was a lot of red going around. He is red-green. Hopefully not red-green werewolves. That will be troublesome. He is playing werewolves so far. I have not seen a lord yet, though. Or a hunt master. Hunt master. I don't know why I keep adding an S in there. I think this was honestly the best matchup I could have expected for, simply for the fact that he does not appear to have any anti-air. Opening hand, I will keep it. No black cards, no black mana source, so that's good. Also have a turn 2 Geist in there. That's going to be great. Like I said, he didn't appear to have any flyers, so I think that puts me at an advantage overall. But I do have to watch out. You do see there have been quite a few really strong red-green decks that I've encountered that use the Huntmaster and use the. We're gonna block this to kill that off. Use the Huntmaster and the Wolf Lord to really cause some trouble. Shit, did not get land number 3, but I think I had to block that because I did not want that getting out of hand. Shit. Alright, so still no third land. What a way to go. Gonna have to discard. Let's go with. I would get rid of the Soul Caesar, but because he has no flying blockers, I'll get rid of the one that's double black. Luckily he's not getting any place. Still no third land. Get rid of the Highborn. God, what a way to lose. Let me tell you, this is frustrating. He's now up to 6 land. I am still not at 3. Oh, man. I guess we'll get rid of one of the Geists since they can't block. Sorry, I said well then in chat, and my opponent says, and I quote, "I'm flooded, you're screwed, what a great game," and it is so true. Finally he gets a creature and I get a land, so we are going to get that Geist into play. Bust open my graveyards. He's might pass the turn just to flip this guy, and this is a troublesome creature once flipped. Ooh, even better, the Blade Master, that is a troublesome creature as well. The Elder, it's really, I underestimated it in earlier games. I might as well attack now. This guy cannot block either of these, so I am in deep shit at this point in time. I do not play a spell. It's going to flip his Elder, which means that I am in store for 4 damage off this, and he's going to draw a card, and the Blade Master is going to get through, deal 2 damage, and get a counter. Not good at all. Really not good at all. And he uses Wild Hunger to make it a 4/4 double strike, and he's going to flash it back. That is going to be game. The dude is hitting me first time around for 8, second time for 9, plus the 4. That was not a good game. Alright, let's see if I have any options here. I really don't have a lot in the way of sideboard cards. Artful Dodge, Saving Grasp. He doesn't seem to have a lot of kill spells. Maybe if I could bring in Boned Ash. But I'm not sure what I would get rid of. You know what, forget it. I'm just going to make an attempt. Look, sir. There's a nice starting hand. I at least have both mana and more than 2 lands. Plus the Geist on turn 2. I really don't think I had anything in the sideboard there that would have helped me out. My opponent says, hopefully better one than the last game. Well, sir, seems it went pretty good for you. You know what, I have to say, I am playing Drastics in this match, and win or lose, I am excited to see a player who is willing to say something in chat. I go and I've done all these drafts, and I can barely get a hello and good luck in that automated response. But, I am very happy to see that someone is actually talking in chat. I'll dictate it because I did not bring out my screen large enough, but he's saying, wasn't really so much fun to blow someone out in one attack, kind of take something out of it, and I can agree with him, but, only when it's the last round is it fun. Yeah, but I was saying it's kind of nice to see someone actually willing to say something in chat. A little unusual these days. I always like to at least give the hello, good luck, and good game. I don't think that's a lot to ask. So we're going to get the Shriekgeist in. Let's see what we got rid of. Some good stuff here. We did get rid of a Rack with Madness. And a Warlord. He doesn't have the mana for it yet, but he is sitting currently on 4 thanks to this guy. And if he doesn't play a spell, it's going to flip, which he does not do. So, great, we get our second black, so we can play Fiend on the next turn. He would have been able to play that Warlord, I'm guessing. But we're going to attack. The Shriekgeist will not be able to block anything. The Storm guy can't block. We get rid of a Dryad and a Ripper. Pretty good stuff. I like to get rid of creatures with that. And he's already down 3. I think that puts me in a pretty good place. I'm going to be able to, on turn 5, I already have the mana for turn 6 Mind Crusher. Turn 5 Dream. Turn 5 Fiend of Shadows is going to be great. Into turn 6 Mind Crusher, my opponent says, stop hitting stuff and getting rid of land. Anything but land. Sad face to him. I understand the frustration. Like I said, that's really good for me that it's knocked off 3 creatures plus a kill spell. Ouch. So survivors come down. This is a pretty good 4/5 flyer. Yeah, we're gonna get this Fiend into play. We're gonna have to take some damage here. But again, he doesn't seem to have any blocking for flying, so he says, "Don't worry, I have mana Excel." Well, that should do you good. Looks like we pulled off another creature there with a second Ripper. Now we have the Fiend is going to be able to block this werewolf if he decides to attack. Vigilance is very troublesome. I'm going to take the 4. If he attacked with that, it might have been a better idea. I don't think I would have blocked it, because I did see that he has the pump spell and he has 5 cards in hand currently. So, let's get this guy into play, asking if I want some mana. No thanks, I'm good. 6 is a pretty good, a good spot to be with my deck. I understand why people don't chat when it comes to games like this. There is a timer, and typing does take away from that. I like to be talkative. Why not? It's a game. What did we hit here? This guy got some great stuff. We got rid of Blood Feud, and a Hermit, and a 3rd Ripper. Ouch. That is good to know later on. I do get a force from him, but unfortunately I F6 the turn, so I cannot get that into play. Oh, I couldn't do it anyways, I hit my drop. But we get rid of Bear, Howlpack. This is good. I mean, this basically is probably going to go to the next game. And this basically gives me an idea of what he has. I know Bloodview can come in at 6, and 4 he's got Rack with Madness, so he's got at least 2 removal. Not sure it's worth bringing sideboarding in the card for Tragic Slip. I'm trying to decide if I should bring in Saving Grasp for one of my Tragic Slips or something. You know what I might do? This deck is very heavy on the Undying mechanic. Let me take out Undying Evil for Saving Grasp. Giving something Undying is great, but I only have these two Geists, and they're not really going to be great. The Highborn Ghoul isn't going to be great. Damn, again, have to mulligan. I have not had this much trouble mulligans this whole game, but this is not a bad hand. I have 4, so when it comes to it, I can play this Geist. Still a chance to get a top deck into a turn 2 play as well. But yeah, I think the sideboard choice, that was the right one. No play here, so we will do Tome Scour, or Thought Scour, sorry. There's a lot of stuff here that could use Undying, like these kites, but I'm going to take a chance here that I have enough, and I would rather save a creature from some of his heavier removal. I did take a chance. I always like to, between games, look at... Shit, that is not good. Look and see what my opponents are playing, and there is a lot of strong decks. There is another red-green deck that moved on. I'm not going to be able to block this Ripper, so I am going to take 3, but I will be able to play this Geist on the next turn. No point playing the Sea Kite, because it will not chump block and kill the Ripper after this attack, but the Geist will hold it down. That Seizure guy is fantastic, because of the fact that it's going to get through, thanks to the fact that my opponent has no flying blocking. Really kind of not a great matchup for him, running into so many flyers. That's my only advantage against his deck, which does seem pretty strong. He's got a lot of heavy-handed creatures. So let's see. Going to attack through with these first, because right now this doesn't help me. If I attack with that, I gain control of this, and I think it stays tapped. I'm pretty sure that that's going to stay tapped. I'll play the Geist. The only thing he has with haste is going to be a Ripper, and the Geist can trade with it. But I think even if I take control of this Ripper, it stays tapped. Because this says a creature an opponent controls stays tapped, and then that creature... Oh no, Devil's going to kill it. Not good. Hopefully he does not have another Ripper. Alright, he doesn't, but ouch, that bear is going to hurt. He pumps up this Devil to make it a 3/3. Actually, now I feel kind of stupid for not playing this guy. And Hunger of the Howlpack. What can we do? Because this guy needs haste. Definitely going to have to play it here. I really don't want to block with this Geist, because then that guy comes back and I cannot do anything against it. So we're going to swing for 5. We're going to have to take 8. This is a really bold move on my part. But it pays off, because if he does not kill this Soul Caesar, then I get his bear. And that's going to be helpful. Let's see what he's got. He's got a lot of options here. I know he's got kill spells. He's at the 6 mana mark, so he could use the Feud. But nothing's going to be able to kill off this unless he fights one of his own creatures against it. Does he have a play? 2 cards in hand. If not, that bear is mine. And this game is over. 6? 6? Yep. Blood Feud. He uses to get rid of the Caesar. Damn, that is not good. Alright, so I can play this guy. He's not going to be able to block. Attack through for 5. And I think if he has a pump, then this is game over. If he does not have a pump spell, then I can chump block the bear and take 3 to the devil. Alright, this is it. This is all or nothing here, people. Are you nervous? Because I am flippin' nervous. Does he have it? Use the kite, chump block the bear. Does he have it? No, not yet. This game is over. I think. What is last card in hand? Oh, it is game over. Alright, he GG's. I just want to say thanks to him for at least talking in chat. Too many people taking it way too seriously. Alright. So we swing through. He has no answers, no cards in hand. I'm honestly willing to sit here for a while and chat out with him because I'm just having a good time. I am very glad that he is a little laid back. Like I said, this was the best matchup that I could have expected. There is one of my opponents is Flyers as well. So that's going to be troublesome. We'll check out who moved on in a second, and I'll keep that at the end of this part of the video. Alright, so let's change this back to current round. Looks like Stamps is the one that I was most concerned about playing, but because he is the one with the Flyers. Blaze, I think, was the one with red-green, but we'll move on to game 3, and I may even live comm that one as well, and just push these all together into one video. Who knows?